So hey everybody, as always, welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out for a few. I gotta say, I have been missing for a couple weeks from YouTube. I did not mean to be. Time has just gotten away from us over the past couple weeks. We've had a lot of things going on. So I want to talk to you about those things because they're all mostly drone related. So we have had a busy drone projects week here in Prescott for the past couple weeks, actually, I should say. So, what's been happening here? Well, we've gotten some new clients on board with us, so a couple of new projects plus our original projects. At present, in total, we've got 7 different projects going on. And so we're keeping up with those for our clients first and foremost. And sometimes we forget to do the YouTube about, hey, what's been going on here? So let me just take a look here at my little list. So we're currently working with 2 brand new project sites. So one of the project sites is called Montezuma Heights, excuse me there. And so Montezuma Heights is a luxury apartment complex that's going to be catering to 144 residents. And this one is close to downtown. You actually can get some really good views downtown. So the client got in touch with us over a week ago, talked about what they were needing. And every one of our projects that we do for our clients is unique and custom. Of course, we do our custom deliverables. Sometimes they're just videos. Sometimes they're just stills. Sometimes they're just 360s. Sometimes they're maps and models. Each of our clients has unique needs. In the Montezuma Heights, they were talking about just doing video alone, but we did a couple of additional demo items for them just to show them what else could be done after doing their video. So a 3D site model hosted on Sketchfab, a geotiff that people can take a look at the orthomosaic maps, 360 images from certain heights on the property as the property is steeply sloped. So initially, they wanted to do just a video every couple of weeks, and after showing them some of the additional things that we can do for them, they're going to be doing more. So don't leave money on the table by just saying, okay, just videos. Make sure you show and share the other things that you're able to do from your business, okay? So the second part of the same new client has another site called Ponderus Meadows. This one is going to be a really quick one. There's only 20 homes on site, very small area, not much acreage. So we will be doing regular flights to document the progress of all of these build sites. You can see right now, hey, they've just, set up the footings here. So we ran to each of these sites. We actually did a second visit to Montezuma Heights to answer a couple of questions the client had. So that's what's been going on there with some new client work. We've also been continuing on with our standard work for the Solstice project. And actually, I haven't updated and put the latest one up, but we've already finished the latest custom deliverable for them. So with them, we do several videos. We do uh, before and after maps in here. We do the 3D site model, and then we also do a still image gallery. So these are all the deliverables that the clients wanted for us. So this seems like a big mouthful, doesn't it? So finally, yesterday, or Sunday, we got back out to Astoria. We've flown this one before. We've done the maps and models for them. We've done still images. We've done 360s. This time around, we just did the video flight that shows so much change in the location, the 3D site model, and then images of the of this one here, and then of course a before and after as well, and then a map showing that we're gonna be at, looks like 83 or 84 home sites here. So we've been doing that one too, and I'm just checking my news here. So in total, let me see here. In total, we've got Montezuma, Ponderosa, Solstice, and Astoria on here. We also have another one called Stringfield that we have not gone out to recently, but that's going to be picking up very soon. So then we'll be doing the Stringfield project. Now, as a lot of people know on this channel, I like to do these types of flights on the weekends. because I don't want construction equipment in the background. It's actually problematic. And as a matter of fact, when we first took a look at Montezuma Heights, this is going to be one of our bigger challenges. While it's in Class G airspace, there is a helipad really close by over at Yavapai Regional Medical Center. So if you're on site, you're monitoring where the air traffic is. We all know that we've got Embry Riddle here. We know that it's Class G airspace, but an emergency could come up. We've got to keep our eyes to the sky and also keep our ears open as well, because when those life flights take off, they take off pretty quick. So that is one other thing that we're doing with that site. And as I said, this is a steep declining site. So we've done 2 different videos for them. We've done labeling for them as well. But the biggest challenge is I don't want to be on this job site when there's bulldozers and bucket loaders and, huge trucks coming in to pull granite out. It's a lot of noise. Our first meeting with the client was actually at the location, where it felt like we were all yelling at each other because of all the other noise in the background. So we like to fly either Saturday or Sunday, especially thinking of, not getting noise on this job site. I prefer to actually do this one on Saturday or Sunday, Sunday being the day I favor the most. And it's just because I want to hear what's happening around us. So let's see here. Oh yeah, so as I said, every single one of our customers is always different. That's why we do customized deliverables. We don't do a standard package, but we do show the clients all of the items that we can add in for them that they didn't think about until they first met us. So let's take a look here. All right, so bottom line, it's been really busy for us, but not busy on YouTube. I'll try not to neglect it again. I completely didn't mean to. This morning, I looked to see how long ago it had been since I did my last post, and it was 2 weeks, and I thought it was only a week. So there's my senility showing through. I thought it was 2 weeks instead of 1 week. We will be showing additional content over the next couple weeks as we start working on these projects as well. And, you can always pop by the See My Build and see some of the projects that we've done or that are still ongoing. I don't know how we're going to be doing some of these new ones. I've got to discuss it with the clients to see if they want this open to the world and available for everyone to come see the changes on their job sites and how well they're doing their jobs at all these locations. All right, with all that big mouthful said, I got to get back to work because I need to go do some accounting, some banking, and some billing for the clients. All right, everybody, we'll see you again really soon. Thanks for stopping by. And if you've got questions about all this stuff, please feel free to comment below. And don't forget, we do have our online classes at classes.azdrone.net.